Hello and welcome to Technology Tuesday. Today is May the 29th, 2007, and we're going to be talking about View and Camtasia. Before we start, some contact information. My name is James Moore, and you can email me at jmoore@depaul.edu. If you'd like to, you can also telephone me at area code 312-362-5701. Or if you're in the DePaul Center, you can visit me. I'm in Suite 6317. You're watching a brief technology demo for Technology Tuesdays. Each month we intend to highlight best practices and technology that you can use in your classroom or online. The demonstrations will take place from 2 to 3 p.m. in room DePaul Center 7406. Today we'll be talking about Vyew. Vyew is an online collaboration tool and it's free to use. You can set up an account at vyew.com. You're probably asking yourself, what exactly is Vyew? Well, Vyew is a free online collaboration tool. It's a tool that allows you and 20 participants to chat, teleconference, share files, share your desktop, or upload files. And today we'll also be talking about Camtasia. Camtasia is not free software. There's a license that we need to purchase if you intend to use it, but you can download a 30-day evaluation version, and you can do this from techsmith.com/camtasia.asp. And again, what is Camtasia? Well, Camtasia is screen recording software. It allows you to record video and audio on pretty much anything that you can do on your personal computer. You can then edit this recording and then produce as online video. Okay, so what is Vyew? Vyew is an online collaboration tool which is free to use. So here are a couple of ways that you can use it. I'm going to log into my account on Vyew's website, and here, after the interface loads, I have the opportunity to share some information with my audience or students. The paradigm that Vyew uses is that of Vyew books. So I'm going to create a new Vyew book, and I'm going to give this a meaningful name. And then I'm going to upload some files. In this demonstration, I'm setting things up as if I were to run a webinar. So I have a PowerPoint presentation that I'm going to load into this area, and I do so by uploading PowerPoint from my computer. So here's the Tech Tuesday PowerPoint. This is uploaded into Vyew and converted into a Macromedia flash file known as a SWF extension. So it takes a while for this to take place, and now my presentation is a series of pages. So page 1 is the first slide, page 2 is the second slide, and so forth. I'm also going to invite some participants to join me here. And a way I can do this is fairly straightforward. I click on a link here to invite people to join in, and I put in their email addresses. So I'm going to invite myself, and in this situation I can decide what level of access they have. I've got a choice of viewer, collaborator, or moderator. In this situation I'm going to invite myself in as a viewer, and I'm going to give them the option to use the teleconference number. The processor is fairly straightforward. You dial a number, you put in an access code, and up to 20 people can use the telephone system to collaborate. Anyway, that invitation is sent out. And you should see in a second that I join in the invitation on the right hand side of the screen. And you can see my guest has joined the meeting. If there were more users, I would see that on the top right hand side of the screen, and I can use chat to say hello to the participants. I can now use the conference call to talk over my slides, and as I navigate through the presentation, I can use some of the annotation tools to highlight parts of my presentation. This is where using a tablet actually comes in use, because I can use the pen to scribble or make annotations on top of the presentation. It's a little bit easier to control that if I have a pen rather than using the mouse. I can also share my desktop with my audience. This is particularly useful if there's a software tool, let's say Excel, SAS, or Word, that I want to show to somebody. So rather than them coming into the office and me showing them how the tool works, I can share my desktop. Now I'm in an environment where I can run any application on my Windows machine, and I can show my audience how to use this tool. So in this demonstration, I'm actually opening up the Secure Shell file transfer program, and I could show my audience how to use this to connect to our streaming media servers. I'm going to switch this off and actually return back to my presentation. But I think you get the idea of how this works. Now, Vyew is free software. It's not supported by Topol. It's a third-party application. It does have some failings. It's not necessarily the best product out there, but it's very good at what it does, and it's free. And for this reason, I am recommending it for those of you who'd like to set up impromptu webinars or teleconference chats. The second software tool I'm demonstrating today is Camtasia, and Camtasia is the tool that I've used to create this presentation. So at a slightly more meta level, I'm going in and recording myself editing the demonstration that you're watching. So here is the recording that I was playing around with earlier, and I can navigate through the timeline here, and I can see the recording that I created earlier. One of the nice things I can do with this tool is I can go through and I can isolate areas where I've made a mistake, and I could go in and edit and cut those areas out, or I can find the areas of my recording where the presentation stops and there's dead air or unnecessary video, and I can go in and I can remove those areas. So here I'm going in and I'm cutting out the end of my presentation where I have unnecessary information. And that's the end of the presentation. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have any questions, please send me an email or give me a telephone call. Thank you. Bye-bye.